The first thing is abundance mindset. I was so scared last September that no one would get what I wanted to do. I've been a runner a long time, but I don't particularly like to work just with runners. And I was like, runners or back pain, how does this work? Anyway, the whole thing, my kind of breaking down even at September Mastermind in Denver that I sat in on, led to me, I don't know, I guess acknowledging that I am really interested in mind, body, health and wellness, meditation, and also being active. And I just found myself, it opened up opportunities to dive into that more. And saying it out loud, I think, had a big impact. And it builds my credibility. It's stepping into this leadership space, and I've really gotten a lot out of it. And I've gotten not only patience from that, but something that I really love to talk about. So I see a lot of my progress as kind of this big thing, like a lot of things happening, and then it kind of comes together in unexpected ways. Like retreats lead to new patients, which leads to having something to talk about and being inspired to help people in these particular ways, and talk about how running and meditation are similar and things like that. Number two, how I talk to people, leverage myself, and get in front of people. This is a good example. I've been teaching a water running class at my gym for the past 6 or 7 years now. But this year, I just see this huge shift in how I'm leveraging my expertise. I am bringing them the kind of stretches I want everyone to know that I give my patients. I'm telling them why we're doing certain things. And I've had a lot of feedback from people who say they're telling their friends about that class because they love that I'm giving more drills, more form-based, more health, more like wellness types of things versus just a fitness class. And it's super, like, that feeds me, because as they talk about how they enjoy it, that feeds me to do more and gets me excited and gives me energy. 3, increasing my rates was really hard at first. I think most of us feel kind of scared about that, because who's going to pay, and all of that stuff. And I still hear that from other people close to me sometimes, and sometimes that's hard. But I will say that increasing my rates, one, helped me not be so scared about money and financially. 2, helped me realize how much value I do have and that I can bring, and really own that and stick to that. And 3, it made me inspired to become even more valuable to my patients, or at least start to think, like, how can I bring more value so that everyone feels like, oh my gosh, I'm getting such a great deal here. And some will feel that just from our work in general, right? Just from the work I bring anyway. But it has made me want to open up, how can I bring more to people so that they feel like they're getting the best deal ever, even at $175 per visit. Number 4, support is crazy important. Having someone to go to with questions so I don't stay stuck, because I tend to get stuck. Having some emotional support from a group of people like yourselves who are like-minded is so amazing and fantastic. And huge shout out to my group of ladies who I, learn so much from every day and all the time in so many ways. So thanks to each and every one of you. And then 5, systems don't have to be perfect, just get something started. So I'm so glad that around a year ago, I kind of implemented just maybe like 5 email automations for new patients and for ebook. I implemented a pre-patient onboarding, which was just 4 automated emails. Those automated emails are great because I've had some patients like, they're getting more value, and some look at it more than others, but they really are important. And so far I haven't kind of fleshed them all out as much as I want, but I still have them and they're working, and you start with something. So don't be afraid to just get it started. The other thing I mentioned that's helped me a lot is learning how to prioritize what's most important on a particular day, because otherwise it is easy to feel overwhelmed. And the big shifts that I see in myself in the last year are not being as overwhelmed all the time, not being as afraid of money, having more income into the black instead of into the red, and I guess being more confident in myself. So I want to give a huge, I might cry here, but a huge shout out to Erin and your amazing coaching in this amazing group. And thank you so much for everything. As I hit upon this year mark, like I said, I tend to live self-reflection, not the PT kind, the personal kind. I say that and it reminds me of school, but I love reflecting upon where we've come from. So if you take anything away from this video, maybe don't forget to look at where you were maybe even 3 months ago or a year ago and see how far you've come.